Hello and welcome to the Christmas special edition of Art Speech. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've had a lot of university work to do, which is expected seeing as I'm a final year student. So much pressure. Yeah, so in this episode I'm going to be looking at my favourite Christmas paintings. I'm going to be looking at 5 and they're in no particular order, they're just my favourite. So if you would like to comment your favourite, then we can sort out some kind of ranking order, I suppose. But as it is, they're just top 5 random order. I now have glasses. So the first painting that I chose is called The Star of Bethlehem, and it's by one of my favourite artists, as many of you will know, Sir Edward Burne-Jones. I included this piece just in keeping with the traditional Christian Christmas, which I don't personally follow. This is obviously a painting of the Nativity. Well, not obvious if you didn't realise, but there you go, it is a painting of the scene of the Nativity. The scene when baby Jesus is visited by the 3 kings. It's currently housed by the Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery, which is one of probably my favourite art gallery in the world, always going there. And it was originally a tapestry which was made for Exeter College, Oxford University, and then Birmingham Corporation commissioned Edward, if I can call him by his first name, commissioned Burne-Jones to create a painting form, which is what this is. Edward Burne-Jones was a real pioneer of the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, particularly in Birmingham. He was a real master of pencil and crayon sketches, many of which you can see actually in Birmingham Museum and Art Gallery. There's a whole room dedicated to his work, which is really worth a visit if you get the chance to. I think that ability of his to use crayon and pencil really shines through in his painting style, which you can detect through the almost cartoon-like faces, which are really quintessential of Burne-Jones and the whole pre-Raphaelite movement, I think. The next painting is called Winter Sun, and it's by an artist called Leonid Afremov. If I'm going to be honest, I hadn't actually heard of him before I did my research for this video. I had some paintings in mind before I researched, but I did do a general Google search for winter themed, Christmas themed paintings, and his works came up, and I did recognise his work, I just didn't know the name to match to the art. I was really attracted to his use of colour. This particular piece, Winter Sun, really evokes that Christmassy, the colours of Christmas, the warmth of the sun, but still retaining that crisp, cold atmosphere. Afremov is a modern impressionistic artist, so he's drawing on the stylistic qualities of the Impressionists, so that would be like Monet, Renoir, and he mostly paints using a palette knife and oils, and really quite a striking style, a very individual style, and I think many of you may recognise this piece, or at least recognise his style, because his paintings are quite widely dispersed across the internet. He does actually sell paintings online if you ever wanted to buy one. I'm back with my 3rd painting, and in a different setting, as you can tell, because I've filmed this in 2 sittings. This next painting is by an artist called Titian, who is a high Renaissance Italian artist who I discovered when I studied art history at college. This painting is of the Annunciation, and it's in the Church of San Salvador in Venice in Italy. This is the scene where Angel Gabriel is visiting the Virgin Mary, telling her she will have the child of God and she'll be the mother of God. This painting is in keeping with the traditional religious themes that you see in high Renaissance art. A lot of the artists at the time were just producing paintings which were commissioned by the church, as this one was, by the Church of San Salvador. What is most striking about this is Titian's use of colour. It's really typically Titian, so to speak. They're like the muddy red tones which drape over Angel Gabriel. And I just included this really because he's one of my favourite artists and it is Christmas themed, so yes. My fourth painting is by the Dutch artist Pieter Bruegel, and it is called Winter Landscape with Skaters and Bird Trap, and was painted in 1565. It's currently housed in the Musée Royer de Beauart. Musée Royer de Beauart. I hope I've pronounced that correctly for you all. I'm pretty sure I haven't. What I like about this painting is how it just encapsulates the like unifying nature of Christmas and winter, and this scene of like the townspeople playing together on the frozen river, whatever it is. It just really reminds me of my childhood and everyone going to the local woods on snow days and playing together and having lots of fun. And so yeah, I just really like this piece, and artistically it's quite monochrome actually, but I mean this isn't limiting. If anything, this just illuminates the joy I think that you find in this piece. We're now on to our last piece, my fifth piece in my top 5 Christmas paintings, which is, drumroll, just amazing. I chose this as a bit of a joke, because we all need a bit of Santa in our classical paintings, I think, and in our lives in general. And that concludes my top 5 Christmas paintings. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back in the future with more posts and more videos about my thoughts on art. Merry Christmas and goodbye.